Hey, everybody.
Hello. Welcome back to Marvel Rivals K12 Esports League. We have a pretty good game for you guys tonight. The CAVA Bears, or better known as Guangguang's EOMM Demons, versus the VAVA Bees, or Bubble Buddies.
This is the semi-final of the tournament. The previous winners of the last tournament are going up against, like I said, the Bubble Buddies, who are undefeated this season so far.
Yeah, so that's actually really exciting. And looking at the ranks here, I'm pretty excited as well. Sitting in the lobby currently, we got some gold, some bronze, but there's an eternity on the side.
We are witness to an eternity in our lobby. This is the highest rank in Marvel Rivals, I'm pretty sure.
No,
right?
second.
Second highest.
Yeah, because one above all is higher.
Oh, yeah,
but
one above all,
second
yeah.
highest rank in all of the game, kind of crazy. And there's Celestials on both sides. There's the third highest rank.
We have GMs on all sides, which is the fourth highest. Like this is going to be a good game with great players.
Good match. We're actually going to have some pretty. I'm hoping for some pretty back and forth gameplay here, and they're just waiting for their players to get in, and I think we could start pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a little bit since we've casted because we had that Mardi Gras break. So
yeah,
what has your opinion on Marvel Rivals been so far? Because I know you've been playing it all the time.
Frankly, Overwatch is better. No. Marvel Rivals, I think it still has kind of those issues with supports being a little too overtuned. Their ultimates are just so important. Like, honestly, messing up support ultimates is more important than getting a kill. Like, it just is. Like, and so, from a strategy perspective, it's not the most entertaining game for me. But I will say the way they design characters in this game is amazing. Like the release of Deadpool, he is literally Deadpool. Like he literally plays the game like a game and upgrades his character mid-match. Like what the
and he plays he talks to the announcer. I don't know if you've played a lot. When Galacta talks you better stop that vehicle, he goes, "No, I'm not gonna." Or he has a response.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
And she responds back to him. Yeah, it's so crazy. And
so
everyone
good.
can hear it. It's so cool.
Like they design these characters from a authenticity point first, and it's really cool. So they have not released a character yet, in my opinion, that has been it has fallen flat as a character. All the characters they've added are just they are their character, which is so cool. The freaking Daredevil, actually blind. He's actually blind in game. You just have a little aura around you that you can sense. It's so cool.
I think it's really cool. And now we are actually getting into the game here. So going into the picks and bans, I'm assuming the Jarson is a Iron Fist player. That is the one person I did check into, which is our Eternity player. So I'm assuming that the Demons are going to try and pick that character just because that's probably their win condition here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Play around him.
I would not be surprised if that was the case. Now, we did watch these teams last time we casted. CAVA had a pretty dominant win over the probably fourth team. So, I mean...
there it is. They picked Iron Fist immediately.
I think, if I remember correctly, this Sergeant Squirt was the one that was playing Star-Lord and was hard diving. If I'm not mistaken,
I think you're right.
Yeah, the Star-Lord was hard diving. He was getting kill after kill after kill with his ultimates.
Yep, I remember that. But that was against, I would say, a little bit of a weaker team than the Bubble Buddies, which are undefeated, or are the Demons undefeated?
The Bubble Buddies are undefeated, actually.
The Bubble Buddies are undefeated.
So the Demons, which are on the blue team. Blue team is the Demons. They're 5-2. They are the previous champions. They've actually only lost to both the Bubble Buddies, actually, and the K12 PEA, who beat them, but then they got their revenge. Actually, last match. So
last week 3-0, which we did not see.
Yeah.
So
this is another revenge match for the former champions.
Yep.
So we will see if they bring that fire that you beat us last time, but now we're going to be the better team.
Yes,
so
I'm excited to see that. I'm also not. I do not know who the new character is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry, people at home, folks at home. I don't know her name. But they picked her. Bubble Buddies picked her. Bubble Buddies locked her in. So we're going to be able to see her this game. From what I've seen, she plays kind of like Ashe from Overwatch, where she has the bob that she throws out. And she's I'm pretty sure she's a rifle like that.
Yeah, she has both a rifle and a shotgun.
Yeah, so that's... Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to do some research right now, folks, because I want to be...
Yeah. So this new Bob ultimate, it's kind of crazy. So in Overwatch, there's the Bob is the Ashe's ultimate. She tosses him, she says, "Get in there, Bob." He runs in a straight line. He will run off a cliff if there's a cliff. and and he like knocks him up in the air if he hits him. This guy runs into them and he snatches them. He steals their soul, grabs them, and then brings them wherever he goes. So you can set him off the map with the enemy team, and you can also have him bring them back. So you can change the direction of her like Bob character, and he'll come back and bring the enemy team into your team. So it's like it has really high potential for some really cool and awesome plays.
All right. The little birdies have told me her name is Elsa Bloodstone.
Elsa Bloodstone. Well-known Marvel character.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not a super big Marvel enthusiast.
I'm not a comics enjoyer. I've watched
yeah.
the movies. That's what I've watched.
So I believe this guy already, Perplex has Lord. I'm 99% sure that is a Lord icon on the new
scary.
character.
That is scary.
That is crazy. But battle starting in 5 seconds. Looking at compositions, triple support for the Bubble Buddies. Oh, not anymore. They swapped it off immediately.
Look like
they have a
mini
Wolverine,
dive comp.
Yeah. Wolverine with the bubbles from the mag. Maybe you're going to go for something like that. And then on the side of the Demons, they have that Iron Fist that we were expecting to see already in the backline on the Jeff. Not even looked at yet. Still full health. Never had to pop his block. Still on this Jeff. Just not really doing anything. But Lorzio already found Squirt, but immediately traded out by Pico Diego. 2 kills for the Doctor Strange.
Yeah. So what this looks like, it looks like what they were kind of running last time we watched them. They're going to be running this dive composition and having like their Doctor Strange be the little anchor on the point, holding the enemy team back. And like this was really effective last time we saw. So now they even have more dive. They have 3 dive characters. They have the Hulk, the Psylocke, and the Iron Fist.
Yeah. Now, on the side of the Bubble Buddies, they have that Wolverine maybe for the tank shred to try and punish that solo tank basically on the objective, and the walls to try and wall them off. But currently, it doesn't seem like there's much going on. Like the Demons have been going for the dives, but haven't really gotten anything good on the supports. And I just say that Bruno Namar's taken down by Sergeant Squirt. And Iron Fist going in to distract as well, but gets out on the Groot, exiled and taken down.
Honestly, their Doctor Strange is just doing such a good job.
Ultimate grabs 3.
Grabs 3, gets 2, gets the 3rd, and gets 4. And that'll just be a cleansing from the what is it, Emma Stone?
Emma Blood.
Emma Blood. Okay.
Emma Bloodstone?
Emma Bloodstone.
Elsa.
Snow Lady from Frozen.
Yeah, like Frozen. Exactly.
She actually looks kind of like that in this one. But she looks like she does crazy damage. She already had her ultimate after that.
That's crazy, yeah. And I'm honestly excited to see what the Demons do. They go through the portal to recontest. They have the Doctor Strange ult. Looking to see, there's going to be a support ult here for the side of the Demons, but there's the Iron Fist ult instead.
The Wolverine comes out. There goes the Luna Snow ult, and the Demons should be good for the fight win. Nobody can die here. They used Iron Fist ult and the Invisible One ult. Kind of an overcommitment there.
I was going to say they did use 3, and both of them being the support ults. So now there's no support ults for the Demons to counter the Bubble Buddies, maybe Magneto, maybe Groot ults. And Bubble Buddies also coming up on both of their support ults as well. So looking at purely ult advantage-wise, the Bubble Buddies are pretty primed to win this fight. But if this Doctor Strange ult could go pretty big, which it does, it
catches 3. They come with the Groot ult, and they get 2. No, that's actually the opposing Groot ult.
Yeah.
And they trade 3 for 3. But I mean, with all the supports down on the side of the Bubble Buddies, they will not be able to push, and so they will be holding.
But I will say though, it is better for the attackers' advantage. But never mind, Sergeant Squirt taking down Minifee, and
he's going
for the Dark Child here.
Baited wall, I guess.
Trying to get it, but gets grabbed and instantly dead.
What a good hook for the Wolverine.
Cloak and Dagger ult coming out to maybe just initiate this fight going, but the assemble out of Captain America on the Demons just to let none of their teammates die. Basically a pseudo support ult. Another Elsa Bloodstone ult grabbing both supports.
Both supports down. That's one down. The other one will probably go down here. Yep. Wow. I mean, she's kind of an insane character. She feels like
better Bucky almost.
Yeah, like a better Bucky, like a Bucky that can, do some melee damage, get in there and like really fight up close and personal.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff going on, but it looks very fun to play. I might want to play this when the stream is over, but grabbed!
Oh my gosh.
Grabbed by Fireplace, immediately just yoinked out of the fight.
Fireplace really getting these really good grabs in, isolating the members of Demons one by one.
And now, Disappear coming out from the side of Seraphim onto the point to try and keep it alive, but they cap.
They capped.
The Bubble Buddies cap.
They capped. Any more ults used here will probably be overcommitment.
And I will point out that Wolverine in the very early seasons, at least when I played him, was very much like grab the enemy tank, blow up the enemy tank. But the game has evolved where it's just you gotta grab anyone at this point.
You grab for your team at this point.
Yeah. And now Groodle coming up, but responded to by Luna Snow from Smiley Face, and the Jarson trying to get anything with that.
Oh,
big
huge
Wolverine
Wolverine ult. He catches 3. Honestly, just leads them up to 4. What a goal! I mean, Wolverine's just on fire. Like Fireplace is on fire.
The DPS for the Bubble Buddies are doing so much work in the kill feed. Of course, supported by the bubbles. Of course, supported by the Groot walls. But you don't really see that in the kill feed too much. But got to give them some support as well. Now going to ults, 3 ults on the side of Bubble Buddies to the basically 2 for the side of Demons.
This feels a lot like Pirate Ship from Overwatch. They're kind of bunkering on the point with the Groot and the Magneto, and it's just really hard for Demons to really get any value out of their dive comp.
Yeah, and honestly, like that's the best way to survive a dive is just deathball it. Now I have Agamotto coming in, hitting 2, I believe.
Gets the kill.
Take down Sneaky and Bruno Not Mars, so no supports on the side of Bubble Buddies. I don't know if they can really clean up this fight or win this fight, but they are resetting.
Yeah. The Demons will get that fight off of just the Strange ult. That was a really good kind of economy resetter, because now, even though they're down a little bit of ults, they will now have better positions, and their ults are coming online.
Yes, especially, again, these support ults that we've been talking about. They have one of each for each team. Invisible Woman's neither...
Oh my gosh!
Damn. Okay, never mind. Bruno Not Mars taken down by the Jarson with a crazy dive. And
oh my gosh, they get the Magneto ult.
Cancelled Magneto ult.
What a play by the Jarson.
Wow.
I mean, he just dived in, got a free kill, and then killed the Magneto ult. So like now that ult disadvantage that the Demons did have is now gone. They actually will be having probably the advantage coming to this next fight.
Yeah, they have 4. Sneaky opening with that Cloak and Dagger ult again because they know there's no real ults to respond to, but the Seraphim pops the Cloak and Dagger ult and a big grab again. I just keep missing these on camera, but Fireplace takes down the Jarson, Perpex grabs 3.
Yeah. And also that split off. The split off gets the kill, and now after this Luna Soul ult, I'll be surprised if they live through this. Holy. The Groot ult maybe a little bit early into the support ult. Oh my gosh, a 5-man! A 5-man Doctor Strange ult just catches all of them. They get 2 kills off of it.
Fireplace trying to stabilize the fight with their ult, but it didn't do enough, and I think the Demons are going to take this fight and stop the payload.
Just very well played, honestly, by both teams. But really, it's that one ultimate off of the Magneto that was stolen. That fight was really the big difference maker, because the teams really just kind of sat and looked at each other for most of the time until like a dive would happen. And without their support ultimates, without their Magneto ultimate to peel off somebody to get that free kill, they didn't have a chance in that next fight.
Yeah, and you're right, because they even... I also think it might have been a mistake to initiate with that Cloak and Dagger ult too, because you did have ults to respond to. Like, they could have responded to that Doctor Strange ult with the Cloak and Dagger, but they just didn't. And I don't know if that was the specific issue why they lost that, but they definitely, I think, popped out a little bit too early.
Yeah. And I'd also like to point out the Groot ult as well. The Groot ult came out, and it was almost really well timed, but the Luna Snow was still going, so that... bringing them all together and saying it didn't do any damage.
It helped the Luna Snow actually heal them all better because they were all together.
Yeah, so just waiting a little longer. It seems like they're getting a little fritzy with their ultimates. Just be a little more patient, and I think they have a really good chance of winning.
Definitely have it, and also like I said, these teams are very close in skill. Like Perplex has been getting those crazy grabs with their ult, and the same with Fireplaces on the Wolverine. But the Squirt and the Jarson getting those picks as DPS too. Support ults coming out like we were talking about, basically the correct times, like 9 times out of 10. So it's really just comes down to like team play here and what ults can combo together, in my opinion, to win this fight.
I will also say that the dive of the Demons is getting a lot of value. It's really hard to deal with because unless you have ultimates, those dives, they'll find those one-off picks.
Yeah, and a penny on the side of the Bubble Buddies. But Pibs finds Fireplace, died in the back line, but traded out Jarson, taken down by the Penny Mines. Now, both teams, they have taken the corner, so that's a lot of position gain for the Demons here. But Perplex finds Squirt, so no DPS on the side of the Demons. Trying to walk a little bit forward, but Captain America in the back line. Apologies, thought it was Black Panther.
I mean,
Venom
like,
Captain America skin. Perplex finding another one.
Also, just keeps finding pick after pick after pick. Honestly, like, really doing a lot in these fights. I mean, she almost has her ultimate, like, and like we've seen her ultimate, she's been getting mega value out of that. So I'd love to see how she uses it next fight. Oh
another
my gosh,
kill
another kill. She really does have the Lord icon. Holy.
Yeah, like, you could tell they play this character, and it's like, the amount of bursts you can do is crazy. Like, they already have their ult coming up into this fight. No support ults to respond by the side of the demons if they use it now. Seraphim coming up to theirs, though. Probably.
Oh wait, we have the Elsa ultimates. We'll see how she uses it this fight. She gets a pick.
Takes Squirt down again.
Yeah.
Just has Sergeant Squirt's number.
Yeah, Squirt keeps trying to take these 1v1 duels, but it's not really 1v1 because the Elsa is getting the healing from her team.
Now, Smiley Face pops their ult, as well as Spider Time and Invisible Woman ult coming out in response. There's the grab.
She grabs three!
Three! And Daredevil ult as well to finish up on all those kills.
They're all split up, and I mean, that will be it for that fight. Now, they did use quite a few ultimates. The only ultimate used on the side of the demons was the Luna Snow ult, and so maybe they may have to play a little forward here to get some ultimates out before the fight actually starts.
Yeah, because what is this? 5 ult Fireplace falling late.
Fireplace just does not get the healing as he comes back to his team.
Really late death there. The demons are going to have to back off. There's going to be a Iron Fist ult coming out here pretty soon. They have 5 ults on the side of the demons. This should be a one fight for them. There's the Iron Fist ult and the Captain America and the Magneto ult. 3 together, trying to find that Cloak and Dagger. Does not end up finding it. So the carpet will be down, but as the 3 DPS ults from the side of the demons, 3 ults from the side of the demons just cannot.
Well, we just get a 1v1 trade. We don't even get like a big advantage here.
And Perplex took down Smiley Face. Now there's the Invisible Woman ult.
But a Magneto ult comes out.
Magneto ult does not find the Invisible Woman though. But it doesn't seem to matter.
The demons will get the kills, and that will be the point capture most likely from the side of the demons.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was a really on the nice edge fight there. That could have gone any way. I was honestly like flabbergasted. I had no idea who was going to win that fight.
Oh, it looks like they're going to try and touch with this portal.
They have someone contesting. Fireplace is contesting with his...
Oh, but frozen!
Oh!
Lil Smiley Face froze the Doctor Strange so he could not portal.
What a good play. Holy crap.
What a freeze.
That's
crazy play. And that honestly might have got them this win.
What an insane play. Honestly, like, that's such a heads-up play. That was so smart by the Luna Snow to go for the sneaky freeze. Because if they didn't do that, I think they did have the contest there.
Yeah. Now, Iron Fist diving to the backline, getting out, falling low, but does end up finding Bruno, not Mars.
Iron Fist finds 2. They're surrounded. You can't focus on anything. You're just getting jumped.
Iron Fist ult coming out, though, trying to get more kills. They've already taken down 2. There's 3.
Find
there's
1, find 2.
4.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, there's a reason this guy's eternal. Holy.
Well done.
And he'll get a 4th just for the montage.
Yeah, and that actually just gets the demons the point, I believe. Because there's no portal on the side of the Bubble Buddies, and
yeah, that'll be it.
Body blocking, that's it.
Oh my gosh. What a just really well played by the side of the demons. They did such a good job about using their ultimates correctly. That Luna Snow play was just incredible, actually.
Yeah. Like, that freeze, like I said, I'm pretty sure it secured it because there were no real big ults coming out for either team. So that dry fight on the point, that recontest would have bought so much time and gotten so many ults. And obviously, if you're defending the point, like, your ults are more impactful. Like, there's the portals that just keep you on the objective. That's way more beneficial than if you're attacking because, like, no one dies, yeah, but if I'm not dying and I'm on the point, stalling more time. So,
yeah.
Now, MVP going to the Jarson. Pretty expected.
Understandable. Honestly, though, like, just shout out to the side of what was it? Just the Luna Snow and the little smiley face going for that play was just very impressive. Honestly, like, I haven't seen many like heads up plays like that so far this tournament. That was really unique.
I'm excited to see. Like I said, the team's very, very skilled this time around. I'm excited, and like, look at the DPS stats on the side of both teams. They're so even. Like, obviously, a little bit more kills going to the winning team, of course, but like 23 and 4 on the side of Perplex. Like, it's crazy. The ult were crazy. They would get it almost every fight. Fire plays with those big grabs on Wolverine, and it's just It's honestly, I'm excited for this match. I'm excited for next round because it's going to be the hybrid mode, and maybe the Bubble Buddies will have a better team comp or a better chance at this one.
Yep,
Iron Fist can't get as much value, I suppose.
Yeah, the Demons are really running this dive comp. Like, this is what they've run the whole season. And although it looks like they had some kinks at the beginning with those 2 losses, they've really come into their own and are really trying to get this, back-to-back championship under their belt. They're running this. It's honestly really impressive. When we were watching the from the eyes of their Elsa, like, what were they supposed to do? They were really surrounded, damage coming in from all angles. It feels so oppressive to deal with.
Yeah.
And that's really impressive in today's Marvel Rivals, where dive is really hard to play. It's really hard to get value out of those dives, and they're just doing a really good job.
Especially, and I'm honestly surprised there's no, like, triple support. I'm very surprised. I don't know if something changed. I don't know if there's a patch. There might have been. I apologize. I just don't remember. But I'm surprised there's not any triple supports here. It's just standard 2-2-2. As God intended.
They actually, I know a little bit about the patch. Captain America got buffed, and so Captain America is actually probably the number 1, number 2 dive tank in the game right now. Obviously, Hulk left in the dust. No one has cared about the Hulk for a long time, but Captain America, he got some good damage buffs. You saw that, like, where he dived in, bumped everybody up.
Yep.
And his ultimate received, like, a little bit of a buff as well.
And I was going to say, his ultimate is kind of like a pseudo-support ultimate, where, like, you stay in the field and you don't really die. You get that permanent overhealth and shields, I think, so...
Yeah.
Excited to go into this next round here. It looks like the teams are ready, so... We're heading back into it.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if Iron Fist does not get banned here, though, by this time.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I think Iron Fist is a necessity to ban here if you're the side of the Bubble Buddies. And honestly, on the side of the Demons, you should probably ban Elsa. From what I've seen, Bubble Buddies DPS players doing, like,
Prosperity was doing a great job with the Elsa, getting kills. Those ultimates, I don't think she had a single ultimate where it didn't give value.
Yeah, it's Perplex, not Prosperity.
Perplex? Ooh, my bad. Names are not my strong suit.
Yeah, I can tell.
So no ban, a ban on the Hawkeye.
I'm honestly surprised that. Well, again, this is the.
Oh wait, no, the teams are flipped.
Yeah, teams are flipped. Demons ban Hawkeye.
They banned the Star-Lord. I think Sergeant Squirt has made a name for himself as a feared Star-Lord because he's getting target ban. Now they have the protect ban for the Iron Fist, and so. I mean, I guess that's fair. Because Sergeant Squirt is a very good Star-Lord from what we have seen.
Maybe the Bubble Buddies don't really have a hit scan, so they're not very comfortable in taking out the Star-Lord versus the Iron Fist, because at least the Iron Fist, if he's beating you to death, he's in front of you. Like, he's close to you. Yeah. The Star-Lord can be from a pretty far distance away.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm almost scared of the Ninja Man going like all around you.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
Yeah.
But they banned Hela. So I have seen that. Hela made a little bit of a resurgence. They did nerf her this patch. I saw that as well. Hela has been nerfed for the first time since her conception, actually.
Honestly, hit scan character and usually just pretty good. They're going to have to nerf them over time as players get better. That's just kind of how it is. I remember she used to 2-shot. That was the time. But
they protected the penny. The penny has been protected.
And that is pretty good in Iron Fist too. Like, way better than into Star-Lord. Because, again, Star-Lord in the air, it's pretty hard to hit. Iron Fist on the ground. You can stand in the webs, in the penny webs, and the mines, she puts them, like, on her supports, on her back.
That is how the Jarson died first in the last attack.
You have to play a lot more careful if you're the Iron Fist player, just so you don't get caught by those mines. Or even by, like, the penny stun with the web. That's just a point-and-click, like, projectile stun. Like, that's pretty rough, too, if you're an Iron Fist versus...
I will say, though, the group ban and the cap ban both finishing off. I think these are really strong bans coming out of both teams at the very end.
Yeah.
The group ban will prevent them from playing as Bunker. Groot is so good at holding those angles, those chokes.
Yep.
And so they won't have that option to them. But also the Captain America ban... I don't think there's another dive tank that really replaces him anymore. Like, the Hulk is just unfortunately not very good at this moment. He gives the bubble. The bubbles are good, but like him himself as the character, it's just really hard to get a lot of value out of him.
And my goat Angela, dead in the dirt. The tank Wolverine is not good enough.
The thing is, she was never alive, so
she was never very good, unfortunately. But you were talking about the Hulk. We do see him hovered by Pipsologist. Maybe they're actually going to play him this round. Again, with this 2-2 comms from both sides, I'm There must have been a patch that I missed. I apologize. But there has to have been. There's no way. But that nerfed the 3 supports. But doesn't really matter here, though. On the teams, there is...
Is that a damaged Deadpool?
I believe that is DPS Deadpool. Yes, it is.
He's feeling himself if he's running DPS Deadpool.
The Jarson.
Just with the DPS Deadpool...
Oh,
yeah,
I
didn't think so.
He was trolling. He was trolling the casters.
Yep.
Wanted to get seen.
Because if you're running DPS Deadpool, like, you might as well just be running the other Deadpools, because both of them are honestly better.
Yeah. So now we got Penny and Magneto out for the side of the Bubble Buddies with the...
Oh, Phoenix taking a lot of damage right at the beginning.
Well, like I said about the hit scan, this is their hit scan. Portals to get the Iron Fist in there. But
oh my gosh, the mines.
Both dive DPS on the side of Demons down.
Penny Parker, known for just nuking people off rip out of the spawn. The Hulk will go down, and that'll be a fight when mostly off of the mines. Oh, wait. Oh, they almost froze the Penny outside of the portal.
That would have been... Wow, that would have been very good. But now... Like, we're seeing these penny webs just come out, and the mines, if you connect the webs together, the mines from her, I don't even want to say, like the nest that she puts down.
Can travel through
them. So that's so much anti-dive. She just tells her supports, play on the minefield. And Iron Fist can't do anything without taking so much damage.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to dive this. Like, obviously the group might have made it even better, but I think with their current setup, they should be really hard to dive. Oh.
But Bruno Not Mars falling down, a little smiley face, falls with their ult, but now it's spider mode on the side of the Bubble Buddies just to get these webs all over the point. But the Jarson takes down 2 before falling. Against the World coming back a little late, but buying their team time. No one's dying for... at least 5 seconds here. But counter-stunned by the Hulk.
She's floating.
The Hulk stunned her midair, but doesn't end up taking her down.
I mean, they might have a chance to come back here.
There's Magic Ultimate coming out.
What the hell? What even just happened there?
He does end up finding Sneaky, so they're down a support on the side of the Bubble Buddies, but Bruno Not Mars with a big eat, eats 3.
Oh, but they Phoenix ulted, so that'll be 3 down on the side. Of the Demons, but it will look like the Demons will clean up the point.
They do end up finding it was a big eat.
Unfortunately, another little thing with the ultimates is that we just watched the Jeff 8-3 as the Phoenix ulted, so the Phoenix didn't really have anyone to go on.
Yeah, the Phoenix just missed. There's no ults, but now Perplex back on that Elsa here, so...
The Venom. See, I told you, the Hulk is gone, the Venom is in, because the Hulk just does not do enough.
Yep.
But oh my gosh.
Bill Smileyface taking down Zuko?
No, yeah, taking out the Doctor Strange. And it really, I mean, this is just going to feel really rough because these dive characters, although being weak to the Penny, they're just not even playing around her. They're just going to the backline. The backline of on the side of the Bubble Buddies really needs to be playing with their Penny if they want to make use out of those mines.
Yes, and honestly, the Demons just kind of had like a dominant push so far. Just like the cart barely ever stops. Like, I don't think the cart has stopped since they got that point. So Doctor Strange ended up falling low, but he does have his ult here. Iron Fist ult coming out, trying to get anything, but stunned by Doctor Strange. Could not find the Luna Snow. Too low, but it does end up forcing out Seraphim's Invisible Woman ult. Spider Time coming out late just immediately falls down.
I mean, this is starting to be a roll. They've swapped the triple support, putting the Deadpool support in the game.
Yep.
He does already have his ultimate. Perplex. Deadpool known for having his ultimate instantly.
Perplex grabs 3, but nothing ends up finding. No kills found because Smiley Face pops their Luna Snow ult and Darkchild coming out as well. No kills for the Darkchild yet, but into the backline, the Deadpool ult's still going on for a little bit.
I mean, with all 3 supports alive, none of these people are going to die. However, they have point control. They've already gotten the first cap. This is just kind of like a snowball here. We're going to need to see Bubble Buddies kind of regroup and retake this fight and start to, kind of just calm down, let themselves be able to make a plan that will work out.
Yeah, the Demons, the only ult they have currently is Doctor Strange.
And they're feeling themselves.
They're doing something on the objective there. Now, Bruno Not Mars with Jeff ult. There is a big pit next to this ramp here. So hopefully we get to see a big Jeff ult coming out.
All right. Doctor Strange ult versus Jeff ult. The Cloak and Dagger ult.
Support ult again. This is what we talked Talking about last round, Eye of Agamotto coming out.
Only finds one, and it's a tank, so no one will die on the side of Bubble Buddies. The Jeffel will eat, I think... Jeez, 4K for the Jeff.
There's the Bruno Not Mars ult. And 4 down for the side of the Demon. Smiley face a little
Hopefully
behind.
Hopefully they doing a little sneaky.
They don't know where they're at yet, so...
All right, well, the Luna Snow will live, and now... With the amount of ults used by Bubble Buddies, we are looking at a pretty rough fight coming up. No support ultimates on the side of Bubble Buddies versus pretty much everything other than the Magneto and Magic ults on the side of Demons.
Yes, and Zuko frozen, pulled out of position by his team, but 3 supports is just too much, so much healing. Big pull
He grabbed...
from Perplex, grabbed the Venom out of his ult. That was a weird interaction. The Venom's ult got canceled, but he like still went off. I don't know. But
Very
now
interesting.
Venom going in, trying to find Lobit.
The Visible One will come out, and the Luna Snow at the same time. Nobody's going to die on the side of Demons. Bubble Buddies will need to take this fight really intelligently, but they also have their own Petty Parker ult going out at the same time, and Perplex finds that kill through 2 support ultimates.
Yeah, and I think they must have just expired, but the Demons stacked 2 support ults again, and that was the demise on this fight. Lorxu finds 2.
Oh my gosh.
Perplex finds another onto a little Smiley face, and
Yeah. And honestly, what a fight clutch. They were playing into 2 support ultimates actively going, and they still found a pick and won the fight.
Yeah.
That is very impressive on the side of Bubble Buddies.
And now I will mention Fireplace on the support. Deadpool did pop their ult that fight to keep them alive, and I think that was what secured it for them.
Yeah, Deadpool ult, not quite as powerful as some of the other support ults. You can die in it
so fast.
But he gets it instantly. Like, as you can see, he built his ult literally double the speed of the other supports.
Yep. Now, Venom going in, Pipsologist falling low, but does get a lot of cooldowns out. Sergeant Squirt with the Dark Child in the backline. Bruno Not Mars going for an eat. Will he find anything?
He will not find anything.
But Perplex finds a grab. Does not seem to find any kills from that either. So 2 ults down from the Bubble
Now,
Buddies.
Fireplace will come out with the Deadpool ultimate. This will give them a little bit of advantage in the fight, and hopefully we see some picks here coming on the side of the Bubble Buddies.
Now the Demons do in fact have their Luna Snow ult and Invisible One ult coming back up. There's the Invisible One ult like we talked about. So there's nothing that's responded to by the Magneto. Does not. He bubbled. Seraphim
What a bubble by
bubbled.
their Magneto.
So many ults coming out on the side of the Demons, but all negated by Sneaky's ult. But again, Luna Snow ult's the last one to be active, so now there might be a chance to find some kills here.
Another support ult. And now with nothing on the side of Bubble Buddies, they will be able to push the cart a little farther. We'll see if they can find any more picks. Now, nothing online for either team, but Lorxu will have his Penny Parker ultimate. Oh, is that another Deadpool coming out?
That is
the 3rd one he's built in this fight.
Yep.
And that might win them the fight here.
Dark Child coming out, though, finding 2.
2 supports down on the side of Bubble Buddies. They have no sustain. It's just Deadpool. Perplex will fall 1% away from his ultimate, and the Spider ult is their last hope.
Now this is a really... There's another
Deadpool ult. Holy. Oh my gosh.
And he finds Seraphim, which is a huge pick because they almost had their ult again. Now, 2... They're all up. The Bubble Buddies are
Overtime
all
begins.
alive. Overtime up.
He eats 3 of his allies, 2 of his enemies. He will get the 2 kills.
Spits him into the void.
Oh my gosh. What a clutch on the side of Bubble Buddies.
That was a wall, but it's not over yet. Pipsologist finding the Venom ult, getting 1,000 HP, but...
I mean, there's no way he's getting the 1v5. If he gets the 1v6, like, give me the money.
Has their ult. Oh, 99.
I'm so
But the
impressed.
portal's out.
Oh, they don't touch.
They got body blocked.
blocked.
The Bubble Buddies body blocked the Demon.
Yeah, if you don't actually go through the portal, even if you're literally touching the cart with your weapons, you're not actually touching because you're still on the other side of the portal. So that was just really smart play. The Deadpool coming out and the triple support. I think it is still triple support meta. The Deadpool coming out, holy, building ultimate, 3 ultimates in 1 fight.
Yep.
Holy crap.
It's crazy. I don't know, man. The fact that it's allowed in the game, I don't know. It's a Deadpool moment. It's a Deadpool moment.
Hey, Deadpool does what Deadpool wants.
Yeah.
But that was like, I thought the Demons had it in the bag. They got 4 picks. It was literally Deadpool, the only support alive, with his Penny Parker, and their 2 ultimates clutched the fight, gave them the sustain, gave them the time they needed, and he got a kill with his ultimate on the Invisible Woman.
Yep.
Like, honestly, just really clutch plays coming out of Deadpool and the Penny Parker.
And now, looking at this, the Demons also adapting that Deadpool, but it's on the DPS role. 2 Deadpool's in the game.
One may ask, why run DPS Deadpool over the other two Deadpools? And the answer is because the Deadpool wants to run the DPS Deadpool.
Exactly.
Deadpool does what Deadpool wants, and sometimes that's playing the least optimal version of him.
But you know what? He's still Deadpool. He's still going to be really powerful. And I will point out again, Perplex with this Elsa is just doing so much work for the side of the Bubble Buddies.
As many times as it was clutched by Jeff, as many times it was clutched by Fireplace and Lorksu, Perplex has been finding these picks that have kept them in the fights that they really shouldn't have been kept in.
And this is one of the thin crosshairs of all time, I will say. This helps you aim incredibly well.
It really covers the full distance of his punch.
Where you're punching. Yep. Now, Lorksu will end up falling, though, to Seraphim. I don't know.
Unfortunately, the punching does not give you extra life, so if you're going to stand in front of the entire enemy team and punch 6, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Yep. Immediately swapped onto Hulk. Yeah, he tried the thing. It was not working. It's not clobbering time today, but Sergeant Squirt finds Perplex, too, so 5v6 on the side.
Moon Knight. I didn't even think about that. They're playing the Moon Knight here. He already has his ultimate. He is literally leagues ahead of every ultimate except for the Jeff and the Deadpool. They have double support ults. I don't.
There's another Deadpool ult coming out, responded to by the Moon and another Jeff ult. Finds
just the Moon Knight, and he might die for it. He will not die for it, and he will probably find this pick. Yes, he will.
The Moon Knight. He will end up falling, though. The Jarson pops their Deadpool DPS ult to try and get anything, but doesn't seem to get much here, but does get the enhanced Deadpool ult, going crazy with the swords in the backline, but it does not seem to find any kills. Seraphim now with their ult as well, trying to hopefully respond to Perplex's ult. Sneaky ripping their Cloak and Dagger ult. There's the release. Elsa Frost ult finds 2.
Perplex gets 2 with the Elsa ult, and that's both the supports. They both had ults, so now there's no ults on the side of Demons. Now this Thor ult could be big. Thor ult dies. Perplex finds a third. It's just Deadpool with a second ultimate in like the first 2 minutes of the game. But I mean, like they have 2 support ultimates, but there's no one alive for the side of Bubble Buddies. I mean, sorry, on the side of Demons.
Well, but they are trying to sustain this fight with Little Smiley Face's ult, so nobody's dying on the objective for a while, but
the Deadpool ult comes out again!
This is the DPS Deadpool ult. This is not the other one. But he does get it again, and this is just in the backline, but no one's really dying. Hulk smash from Bubble Buddies onto the point to try and keep touching. There's 2.5 ticks for the side of the Bubble Buddies, but does not find anything, and he's just immediately going to drop down. Another Deadpool ult coming out. The support one this time, but does not... No one really survives with that. The Deadpool did not really save anyone. Perplex falling down. Now there's
that's what I'm saying. The Deadpool's ulted 3. The DPS Deadpool has ulted 3 times already.
Oh my god.
That was the third one. That's what I'm saying. A third DPS Deadpool ultimate.
Deadpool's gets his
Perplex finds a pick on the Deadpool, and it is traded back though onto Lorksu.
The Moon coming out.
Oh my gosh! Finds 2, finds 3 basically.
And
I mean,
gonna have to be a reset.
That'll be another fight win.
Yeah.
Deadpool's just so fun.
Deadpool is great to see whenever we see him come out. Now, 3 ults for the side of the Bubble Buddies, 3 ults for the side of Demons, one of which is a support ult for both sides. So let's see how this Eye of Agamotto comes out.
Catches 4.
But
Perplexity finds 2. I don't think anyone's going to die from that, sadly. Oh, the Doctor Strange has been caught. The Doctor Strange is dead. No deaths on the side of Bubble Buddies quite yet.
The Demons popping a few of their ults to commit as well, but the Doctor Strange got eaten. But it traded out. Little Smiley Face finds Lorksu. Perplex finds Sergeant Squirt in the Emma Frost ult coming out.
We'll catch both supports, and Perplex, after getting 4, will finish this fight. And I think they'll finally get it here. DPS Deadpool ulting for a second time in 10 seconds.
Both Deadpools actually ulted there. The support Deadpool ult just, support Deadpool. It's just going to circle of everyone lives. It's just how it is.
Their Deadpool has ulted 8 times.
Yeah.
In 1 point.
Yep. This is honestly just showing you Deadpool needs a nerf, I think. A little bit.
An ult charge nerf. An ult charge nerf. He built his ultimates literally instantly.
So fast. But now we do see a Loki swap come out for Seraphim off the Invisible Woman. And now Khonshu coming out.
Khonshu gets 2.
Bubble Buddies have to reset here.
Sergeant Squirt is pumping out the damage. Bubble Buddies will have to back out here.
Another Deadpool ult. Doesn't really find anything, though. did come out. Shot their own Loki clone there. Got to keep that Loki in check.
Yeah.
Venomolt coming out onto the back line,
almost
finding
kills
2
the
with the
Thor.
anti-heal. Now Venomolt does an anti-heal now to try and negate all this surviving that the supports have allowed their team to do.
Look at that girl comes out, but the Luna Snow coming on the side of the demons means that probably nobody will die in this fight.
4 people grabbed.
4 people grabbed by the Jeff. What a big play. He's not gonna take any risk here. He's gonna take the 4 kills, and that will be a fight win on the side of Bubble Buddies. They will have another contest here, maybe even 2. We will see how this works, how this goes. I would like to point out that DPS Deadpool got caught in that Jeff ult while using his 9th ultimate.
Yep. And now there is technically a cooldown on these ultimates, just not enough. There is a portal coming out for Piccolo. Oh, they're doing the combo with the Thor ult. Finds Perplex. DPS Deadpool ult again comes out.
He was at 0% 2 seconds ago. Okay.
Yep. Another Moon Knight ult as well, but
I mean, these Deadpool ults are literally being built like second after second. Like,
there is a cooldown if you look at the bottom right, but it's only like 30 seconds. So
basically every 30 seconds he has a guaranteed ultimate.
Yep.
And Deadpool's ultimate, although again not the strongest by itself, the fact that it builds so quickly makes it impactful because you have it every fight.
Yep. Exactly. And now, on the terms of ults, Demons have 2 here. Basically 3 because of Deadpool.
They're probably going to go for a Doctor Strange ult from the backline here, and here goes. Catches one support, will get the kill on that support. However, he is deep in. It will not matter. Demons will clean up, and with 10 seconds left on the clock, they have to go for a Strange portal. Hopefully, Luna Snow does not catch the portal once again.
I don't even know if there's enough time. I think Perplex
I think
has
that's
to
it,
touch
actually.
here. Yeah.
Dang.
And the Demons just win it right there? That's it?
No. No, this is the playoff, so that we will have 3 rounds at least. It's first to 3.
Oh, it's first to 3. Oh, best of 5. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we will be seeing the 3rd game mode today, guaranteed.
Nice.
There was nothing stopping us here.
That's great. I did not realize that. My apologies.
I will say, Demons really kind of showing like how strong of a team they are. They're going for the back-to-back championship. I don't think that Bubble Buddies is necessarily out of their league. I think they definitely are close enough where they could be winning these games. Just a couple really just ultimate like miscommunications or like just not the best timed. Because really these teams are really close. They're very, very close. I will say I'm disgusted by the amount of Deadpool ults we saw in this match.
Yeah.
Like, we saw more Deadpool ults than we've seen in the 2 previous rounds already.
That's
like,
true.
More Deadpool ults than any other ult. It's insane.
It's true. And honestly, like, I just keep seeing, like, Sneaky initiating the fight with their Cloak and Dagger ult, and I just don't know if that's the best method. Like, maybe because they had 3 supports, they thought it'd be all right, but it's just, like, it seems almost like a waste where it's like...
I feel like if you're going to go aggressive with your ult, it'd be better to use a Invisible Woman's ult. Well, I guess they don't have an Invisible Woman.
Yeah, they did for a while.
But even with, like, obviously you have your aggressive Jeff ult. I feel like your Luna Snow ult really your Cloak and Dagger ult really needs to be the defensive ultimate.
It needs to be reactionary for sure.
No one else on the team really has a great reactionary ultimate. Even Deadpool, like we just talked about, it's not as good at just making everyone immortal. It's just really good because it happens so often. The other character in Overwatch called Moira, very similar. Her ultimate, not the best ultimate, but you get it like instantly all the time. So, I mean, you just have to use that ultimate defensively. We have too many tools on the side of the Demons. That's why, like, I don't know. It feels super close. It's just like the ultimates are really where the gap is happening right now.
Yeah. And honestly, I will say though, like, just if you look at the damage here, it's just the Moon Knight had 41,000 damage.
Sergeant Squirt definitely pumping in like ridiculous amounts of damage. Now, Moon Knights are known for pumping the damage. That is their like. They're really good at that. I would like to point out like how much Perplex is doing on the side of the Bubble Buddies as well. He's finding picks literally every fight, 1, 2, or 3 every single time. And it's just impressive what he's able to do with this character.
Yeah.
Now, usually characters when they're released, really good.
They're pretty good,
but I mean, he's doing a great job with it.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited to see next round, especially on like King of the Hill mode, where you can't really just bunker down and the Moon Knight's not going to get as much value.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see how different the play styles would be for each team, and maybe that'll lean better into the Demons play style because they like to have that Star-Lord and the Iron Fist, which would be a lot of flanking, a lot of disruption around the map, especially with that Venom. But maybe the Bubble Buddies can just like condense themselves on the point, just kind of death ball whenever there was a diver coming in, just blow them up. Maybe they have different picks or bans this time. We don't know. We'll have to see.
Okay, so it looks like in the chat we see that they will be picking Hydra, a very like, close quarters map. The chokes on this map are literally like insane. Like all the points have little boxes you have to walk through, and if you can just get jumped. Like your whole team, doesn't matter if you're walking with your whole team, you're gonna get jumped from like every angle, and there's not really much you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll look to see how they set up these fights. I just want to watch more Deadpool, honestly. Like, just I'd seen the ults come out. Like, honestly, DPS Deadpool didn't really look that bad. Jarson made him look good.
Yeah. But also, Jarson, I think an Eternity player would make most characters look good.
That is true.
So
that is true.
But honestly, we're gonna expect to see more when we come back. So we're gonna let these teams finalize and make whatever substitutions they need to. So we will see you guys in a little bit.
See ya. And we're back.
Greetings. We return
Greetings.
with the character selection.
Where is my Winston? Where is Winston?
Where is Winston? No, he's not here. He's playing the competitor. Rivals did make Overwatch actually try though, so Winston is happy. Now, same pick bans for both sides.
The Bubble Buddies do not want to play against Star-Lord. There's like Squirt might be the demon on the side of the demons.
It's true, like traumatized.
He's
Bubble
traumatized the entire tournament. They're like, this guy's a Star-Lord. Get it out of here. We do not want it in our lobby.
Now it's looking like they're gonna try. The Bubble Buddies are gonna try and run
the ban on Luna
here.
Snow. That's new. That's new. The ban on Luna Snow,
and
but the ban on Jeff.
Demons were not a fan of the being swallowed.
Bruno Mars did keep them in a lot of the few clutches that were happening were off of really big Jeff ults from Bruno, not Mars.
Yeah, that's true. And Gambit locked in on the side of the Demons. We have not seen him in this tournament or in this match before. Sorry, we haven't seen him in the tournament.
He was banned several times.
Banned, yes.
I fear to see what is going to be done from the side of the Demons with the Gambit. The Gambit is quite a fearful character.
He's a good character. I assume he's been more in check recently because I haven't seen him every single game, but Perplex back on the Elsa with Zuko on Magic with the lock-in. So, never mind.
Zerafem on the Gambit.
They're discussing. I've been baited. Unfortunate. No Magic. I'm a fan of that character. I like sword-wielding characters in first-person
Unfortunately, Vendetta is better.
Yes, I know.
Because guess what? Things can die in Overwatch.
It's true.
All right.
Hey, things can die here occasionally.
Yeah, Perplex shows that. Perplex is showing the random picks in the fights. Really good. Do not look somewhere else, Matthew.
I'm looking somewhere else. Leave me alone.
You did not look somewhere else. You just went to a different one, Matthew.
I'm cycling through the cameras. They're on the same character. It looks like Mantis. Does that not look like Mantis? Am I crazy?
I think you're saying that all women look the same.
No.
I think you need to check yourself, man.
No, I'm not. I would never do that.
Mr.
Fantastic scares me. I would not insult his wife.
There are definitely not two blonde women on one team right now. Do not pay attention to the top left of your screen.
With blue outfits.
With blue outfits.
Default. Okay.
I guess that one's pink. Okay.
Yeah. Bruno Mars is still sitting.
Bruno, not Mars, is AFK in the spawn.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We are
right.
cheesing.
Now, comps look similarly. Sergeant Squirt on the Wolverine. Maybe try and grab the enemy tank or something. I don't know.
It looks like they're going for a full dive here, actually. The only people that don't really go dive is the Magneto and the Invisible Woman.
Yeah. So there's always playing Wolverine on this point because you can grab him off the side. That makes so much sense.
Yeah. Magneto's just going to get melted.
Yeah, Sergeant Squirt immediately destroying the Magneto. And honestly, if you get this point on this map, it's so hard to retake it. Like, you go through such a tiny little choke, and it's so rough. Now, Magneto instantly swapped to the Emma Frost to try and get just not grabbed, honestly, because I don't like being grabbed, especially by Wolverine. He hurts.
Yeah, well, one thing that you will notice a little bit different about some of the other games is that in Marvel Rivals, they don't have any role queue or anything like that, so people are allowed to just swap between the roles. Fireplace, as you notice, he's been playing support for most of the game, DPS most of the game. He's now on the tank. He's playing Venom.
Yeah, and
now Thor.
Yeah, insta swapped on Venom. Perplex grabbing two.
Oh, gets two. Can he get a third? I mean, he's doing so much in these fights. And the Invisible Woman ult will stabilize things for the side of the Demons, but it's very impressive to see how good Perplex is with those ultimates.
Yeah, and both Invisible Woman ults coming out to try and survive. To try and help their team survive, but the Jarson finding one.
What is happening?
There's a bug. Sergeant Squirt got, stuck on Bruno Not Mars, I believe, and the Jarson cleaning up the fight with their...
Fight Club moment. They just all jumped him and started kicking him in the ground.
Yep.
That was so sad. The Demons have decided, you know what? We don't need sustain. We're going to go full in on dive.
Yep.
And it's really working out for
There's
him.
the Gambit ult coming out for Bubble Buddies, trying to get through this choke here. Assemble all coming out in response to the Demons, as well as another Gambit ult. So now neither team is going to die. Both teams got to have increased ultimate generation. Us against the world Emperor onto the point, but responded to by Magneto. Well, will he able to find it? Will not.
So he'll just go for some extra damage onto the front line of the Bubble Buddies.
Grabs Perplex and takes him off the map, though. That's just going to be a clean fight win for the Demons.
And that'll be the point. That's just the point.
Finding a little smiley face just for the KD.
For the kicks and giggles.
For the KD save, or KD padding.
What do you think Bubble Buddies need to do here? Because we're getting like this is do or die. This is the last point. If they don't come back here, like that's their tournament. That's they're out of the
literally semifinals. So I think the Bubble Buddies need to not lose first map on that map, because honestly, first fight on that map, if you lose that, you basically lost the game.
So we're talking about those chokes. This is the more open map where it's a little less like choke holdy. But that both the previous map and the last map that they will play on, if we do go to a third round, are going to be really choky. They're going to be very hard to get through the doorway. So I think we're going to really need to put our resources into Perplex here. I think Perplex has been finding those picks, finding those kills, and along with Fireplace, and we're going to need to see the Bubble Buddies really just like kind of come together and work as a team to get these kills, because I think they're just getting a little too split off.
Yeah, they get isolated by Jarson and the Iron Fist, and then they just get taken down, and it's really unfortunate. But I think it's still winnable. I'm a believer. Ults, Perplex has their ult again. Same with Zuko on
Iron Fist getting the permanent Invisible Woman bubble, the little shield. It's kind of insane. Now, this point is really interesting. It will move up and down as the round progresses.
Iron Fist in the back line does the thing coming out for the side of Fireplace. And he grabs. They do get 2, 3.
Perplex gets 3. Will they find any picks off of it? They might get 1. The Invisible Woman ult's a little too much for them.
And the Magneto bubble bubbled his Wolverine before he could get killed, and it was enough time to survive. Berserker Rage and Dragon.
But Perplex kills the Captain America.
But Jarson is ulting and just finds 1. And is it going to be 2? No, he's going to end up falling to Bruno Not Mars.
Falls.
Because of the Emma Frost ult, just keeping the whole team back.
Yeah. Little of over an extension by Jarson, and now we will have this is prime opportunity for the Bubble Buddies to win, but the support gets picked off by the Magneto.
And now the Demons still have this point. Perplex finds another kill on a Sergeant Squirt, trying to salvage it for his team here.
Gets 2!
Gets 2. Now there's no support. Oh, never mind. They have Gambit ult. Mistake. Gambit ult coming out for the side of the Demons just to keep their team alive, and it does do that. Perplex end up falling
falls.
to the Jarson.
They do have the Thing ult, and they do have the Invisible Woman ult if they want to try and contest this here. But, I mean, even with it being a 4v5, the Demons are still just holding so well with that Gambit ult. Captain America fed. He pops ult not to die, and he will survive here. Captain America just so good at, sustaining.
Stunned onto Fireplace, but I think it got bubbled and nothing really happened. To another double grab by the side.
And he gets 1. The Magneto's 1, and he gets the second. Perplex is trying to keep them in this fight, in this game, and I don't know. Can she do it?
And the Sergeant Squirt finds Lorxo, and the Smiley Face ends up having to pop their own Invisible Woman ult. Still on this point, 80% us against the world, just to try and keep the team alive.
Perplex finds another pick.
Kill.
Perplex is dragging his team, screaming to stay in this game.
Iron Fist ult from the Jarson. It's still their point, though. He's just trying to survive here. Gets a lot of the stuns. Magneto ult. Seeing what he can find. Does not find anything. Jarson finds 2.
Bull support's dead on the side of the... Well, actually, Emma Frost and his support's dead. Perplex is dead. And with Perplex dies almost all hope for the side of the Bubble Buddy. Strange will get one last touch, but he will just get melted on the point. And
the portal is still up, though, and they are still touching, but the Jarson finding 2.
Then this is going to be it.
Sergeant Squirt's
Perplex
takes the whole...
Perplex tries so hard to keep his team in the game. Finds 2, finds 3, finds 4 in one fight, but it's just not enough. There's just too many ultimates, too many players on the side of Demons that just, they just get the win.
Yep. And well done by the side of the Demons. Semi-final champions.
the back-to-back champions looking... Well, not quite yet the back-to-back champions. The back-to-back champions to be looking ready for their final match. We're excited to see that, but man, I just feel so bad. Perplex literally just doing as much as he could there.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Like whenever the hope seemed lost, Perplex would get like 1 or 2 kills, and it's like maybe it's worth it, maybe it's doable, maybe he can get back, and then no, they just.
Yeah, the scary full dive from the demons. It really just felt like there was no answer to it from the Bubble Buddies.
Yeah.
The cloak and dagger ults being used aggressively often and leading to not having a response to the ultimates on the side of the demons. It really just felt like, like we said before, a little bit of ultimate gap. Now that last map, I'll be honest, last map was not that close.
I feel bad. I think they kind of lost all their steam after that hybrid, and they're like, all right.
Yeah. Because they almost got it on the hybrid map. They got the stop that they needed. They almost pushed through second point. And obviously, like when you lose a really close map, like that's where it feels the worst. Especially when you're down 2, you have to win 3 in a row and able to get back in the game. It's rough, but you know what? Really well done on the side of the Bubble Buddies. Yes. They had a great game.
Yeah.
And obviously the demons being demonic in their gameplay,
in their dominance. Yep. So. Good games. Good game to watch. Good game to cast. Happy we got to go to a third map, even if it wasn't that competitive. But
yeah, I'm happy to see the control maps finally.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
But like, great job on both sides. Really good plays. I mean, like, what are some highlight players?
I honestly, besides Sergeant Squirt, Perplex, and the Jarsic, because we've been talking about them all game, I would like to point out. The Magnetos, I think they kind of swapped around. But for both teams, they did get some really clutch bubbles. And the Deadpool ult, the support Deadpool ult, he had like every fight. I think it was Fireplace.
Yeah, that's how they got that hold on the second map. That was like super close.
Yep. Yeah. And it's just, wow. Well done. Little smiley face with that freeze on the first map on the portal.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
Then and Bruno on Mars, obviously with the Jeff, catching 3, 4 every time. How is he still doing it in the small 2-6?
I know, the small 2-6. Still getting it done. So that, I think, will be our stream today. Thank you guys for showing up, supporting your teams, and we'll hope to see you guys next week.
Yep. The big finals are coming up, and we may see back-to-back champions.
Yes. Hopefully the finals match is one to remember.
Yep.
See you guys later.
All right, see you guys next time.